one. Welcome to a bonus episode of Sunday League, the podcast. I'm here with Lil Rube, he's to my left.
What's up?
The smallest and mightiest pitcher in all the Sunday leagues. I'm also here with the man, the myth, the catcher, formerly known as Lil Jack.
Say what up?
Below. And I'm Boski, your favorite professional Sunday leaguer, and I bet you $5 you cannot strike me out. Hey, well, baseball's back.
It's back, dude.
It
finally
is
done.
officially.
Yeah,
You got the word straight from Manfred himself.
Yeah, it's about.
You probably got my
time.
letter.
I hope so. I think it lit a fire under him for sure.
Hopefully, I think it helped get it done. I really hope it helped them.
No, but in all seriousness, we got some baseball, fellas, to look forward to. We're looking.
Yeah, we had to,
July 1st for spring training.
Yeah, it's gonna be
summer
great.
training. Summer training. It's finally
What's that?
here.
Next week. What day of the week? Wednesday next week.
Got you.
Exactly 1 week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
July 24th is what day? Is that a weekend? A Friday?
July 24th is a Saturday.
Man.
So
Well, you would have
day?
been right on if
July 24th.
you would have been right on if you would have guessed July 1st for spring training, but you didn't.
Yeah. No, July 24th is a Friday.
It's a Friday. So are we gonna record on opening day?
Hey, we might have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
We
to
might
call off.
have to.
Call off.
I actually have the 23rd off, so I'm I can stay up for that.
So, I was actually looking at some stats, and, everybody's talking about how first 60 games of the season, the teams would have been different. That would have been in the playoffs. I was actually looking at the last 60 games of the season. I took some notes, and I was looking at the last 60 games of the season, specifically starting on July 22nd of last year. July 22nd through the end of the season, that guaranteed that every single team would have played 60 games.
Okay.
Some teams played a little bit more, but every single team, bless you, played 60 games. So based on that, Houston still would have won the division. They finished with the best overall record, actually, at 43-18 the rest of the way.
Wow.
Minnesota had the second best record in the AL at 41-23. They would have taken the Central as they did. And then Tampa Bay would have taken the East at 39-21.
Wow.
A half game ahead of the Yankees at 39-22. So the playoffs definitely would have looked a little bit differently. You would have had the Yankees playing against Oakland, both of them at 39-22.
And that's what
National League.
Sorry,
Oh,
were
go
you
ahead.
doing that with the expanded playoff format, or were you doing that with the traditional?
No, just traditional playoffs, because this is going to be traditional playoffs this year.
Yeah. Are they going?
And then the National League, I'll give you guys a guess as to who had the best record in the NL after July 22nd.
The Giants.
No. Rube.
It was, of course, the Dodgers.
The Padres.
No.
Oh, okay. We're being serious. Okay. The Braves.
The Mets.
The Mets.
The Mets. Oh yeah,
New
they
York
had
Mets.
their
Yeah,
injuries. Everything fell
I
apart.
remember.
Yeah, you remember right around the trading deadline, they started to get pretty hot, and they finished at 41-22, so they would have won the NL East. The Dodgers finished at 39-21 in their last 60 games, starting July 22nd. St. Louis would have won the Central at 40-24, and then your wild card teams would have been Washington and Atlanta. Washington was 41-23, Atlanta 37-24, just beating out Milwaukee at 36-25. Some of these records are a little more than 60 games because at that point, July 22nd, starting that day, that was when every team would have played at least 60 games.
Gotcha.
Nice.
What do you guys think?
Nice.
Well, shit. Go ahead, Rube.
What does that say about this season?
I wouldn't go on the last 60 games, in my opinion. I would go on the first 60 because you're coming right out of spring training.
Yep.
Summer training now. And
Pitcher's timing is going to be way off.
And pitchers are going to be a lot fresher. So I think this year is going to be a very, very competitive season. Every game counts. I think it's going to be a fun a very fun thing. And then with this division thing, with them not playing their division, so to say, from my understanding, there is not going to be any divisions. It's just going to be East and East and West and West.
Really?
But I'm gonna fact check that because I want to double check. I want to make sure I got that straight. But
I know
yeah, I
every
don't know.
single team is playing in their own home fields.
Yeah, they're gonna do their summer training there too as well. But
All right.
Well, that's gonna be fun. I hope they televise some of this stuff because my fucking MLB TV subscription is just going to waste.
That's true.
Yeah, I think they're gonna jump on that.
You think they'll give me a pro rate?
Better. Yeah.
We'll give you 80% of your money back.
Shit.
Well, here's why I picked the last 60 games. Because the weather's going to be the same from the last 60 games of last year to this year. So I figure playing in warmer weather's got to play in the hitter's favor, maybe in the pitchers as well. I think that coming out the gate, everybody's going to be pretty much, playing for something. They're all in it for 60 games. And I feel like, when the weather's hot, the players are hot. So who knows, man? I mean, real quick too, before I let you guys continue on with your BS, I wanted to go give you guys the stats of the last 60 games as well. Eugenio Suarez would have led the league with 25 home runs.
Wow. He got hot after the All-Star break.
Nelson Cruz and Anthony Rendon would have been tied with 59 RBIs. And the league leader in hitting would have been Howie Kendrick, hitting 395.
Wow.
After that would have been Nelson Cruz at 369 and Wilmer Flores at 361 and Tim Anderson at 357. So are we going to see anybody hit 400?
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
I mean, you can get hot real fast.
Of course,
it was Jonathan Villar leading the league, and then runs scored Trey Turner with 56. So almost a run per game there for sure. Hits leader would have been also Trey Turner with 86. So those are my factoids for you guys.
Nice. You did some homework while we sat here and waited.
Well, that's what took me, sir. That's what took me forever.
No, you're good, man. You're good. You did your homework.
That's you guys want to know pitching?
All right, go for it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
You guys want to hear some pitching? All right. So as far as who would have led the league in, let's see, ERA would have been Jack Flaherty, 0.92 ERA.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Let's see.
Flaherty, he's the one that throws like 106 sinkers.
Something like that.
He's dirty, dude.
Garrett Cole would have had 132 strikeouts. Justin Verlander, 128. Mike Clevenger, 111. So pretty serious numbers there.
Yeah.
Sub 2 ERAs all across the board. Garrett Cole 1.52, Justin Verlander 1.92, Jacob deGrom 1.54. So I could see that happening. A lot of low ERAs. Who knows if anybody's going to have a clear path to the ERA crown, batting title crown. We'll see. I think it's going to be a race from the beginning to the end.
How many average starts is that? So if they're playing 60 games, you divide it by every fifth day.
Probably throwing a little more than 10, 11 starts in the season. Yeah. So
somebody could go undefeated.
Oh yeah, I could see that happening for sure. I mean, you think about it, it's like a mini first half. I'm sure somebody's gone undefeated in the first half before. So I think it'll be interesting.
It's going to be pretty crazy. So that what I was saying about the divisions, that's part of the health protocol.
What's the details on that? Because I mean,
the health protocol. They're going to have all the.
I'm trying to come up with predictions.
Yeah, they're going to have a lot of things in the neutral sites. They can implement that anytime during the season. Like if things kind of go south, if you're living with somebody with high-risk person or with a pregnant spouse, you're able to opt out with full pay and service time. If you're not a high risk or you have anybody that's not high risk in your family, you're able to, you can opt out, but you're not going to get paid. They agreed to that as well. This is a kind of a funny one. Any player or manager who comes within 6 feet of an umpire to argue a call will receive a suspension. Like it's be a shouting match.
Wow. Fuck it.
Yeah. So the universal
Crazy.
DH is going to be in play. And it says right here, teams will play 40 games against their divisional opponents and 20 interleague contests versus the geographical counterparts. So they are going to have the division still.
Oh, okay.
So I was
Yeah, it's gonna
incorrect
be
on that.
interesting,
So,
man. I'm calling it the Reds are gonna win the World Series.
it's going to be
The
weird.
Reds, they didn't finish so hot, but I mean, they've got a solid squad to do it for 60 games.
Oh yeah, they have a solid squad now. So
yeah,
Seattle actually had a fighting shot at last season. They were at 28-32.
Mm-hmm.
So
and
only
they 4
games under 500 for Seattle.
I think they went 13-2 to start off, or something like that.
Yeah.
See, I want to see how this. I think the universal DH is going to make a big difference with them too.
Yeah.
With the Reds,
yep.
they're going to be able to have a solid lineup all the way through. The Dodgers as well. I mean, there's a lot that can play into that NL. A lot. So we'll see how that works out.
Oh yeah, the NL is going to be a fucking shit show. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be bombs all day. But you know Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go.
Okay, I was going to say, I'm just excited because every game's going to count. This is like one big tournament, and everybody's going to be playing to win. There's not going to be any of this, oh, it's early. We just lost a few games. Like, you lose 5 games, 5 of 4, like, that could
that's
put
a
you
big
back.
deal. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you're starting right in the summertime, right when players are hot. I feel like, it's going to be a race to the finish from the very beginning. But at the same time, I still feel like something could happen. You know, like maybe, I don't know if you guys have been hearing, but the Phillies, they've got like 12 people now that have confirmed got coronavirus, and then Colorado as well. You still have a lot of other places that are hot spots.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you're putting all these restrictions on the players that they can't high five, you can't spit, you can't
you know damn well that shit's gonna happen. Yeah, that shit's gonna happen.
Man, and so I don't know. I feel like something might come up to screw it up, but at least we got something written that says, okay, we got a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be an adventure. I think this is gonna be a very, very odd, weird thing, especially with the no fans. I still haven't even got it. They're still selling tickets for games for like tomorrow, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know why. I was just checking, like, because I was like, well, I wonder where my tickets are.
You won't buy one. You're not down.
No, I don't want them. I still have tickets sitting there that I can't even use, but I went to go see. Yeah, I was like, oh, let me check my refund, and they're like, oh, buy tickets for this weekend. It's a promotion at Dodgers. I'm like, what? Why? Stupid. Why do you have that up there? There is quite a bit of change. There is going to be a trade deadline, August 31st.
Oh, wow. August 31st.
I did see that.
By this Sunday, they have to submit a 60-player pool. For this Sunday,
40-man roster, 20-man taxi squad, something like that.
Yep, all 60 of those players will be invited to spring training, but clubs will have the option of sending 20 players to alternate sites.
Yeah, and I think it trims down as the season progresses. That number trims down as far as it'll go from like 40-man to like 35 to 30 to 26 or something like that.
Yeah, I think within the first 2 weeks they'll be at 26.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Like that. Yeah, something like that. Like they have to be at 26, and then they'll have a 20-man.
But that's once the season starts, right? That's once the season starts.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is kind of interesting. This is new. I didn't know about this until I was reading kind of deep into it. But Nashville is talking about having 2 teams of unsigned players as an emergency pool for players, and then if those players are going to make like $400 a week. And the teams would have to pay a fee to Nashville to sign any of them, kind of like they do in Japan.
Yeah. Sign me up. Let's go.
Nah, that's weird. Like they're just gonna have like a free agent pool just playing.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Playing each other.
Yeah, they're just gonna be playing each other.
Yeah,
2 teams. That's it. Two
They'll have
teams
their
of
own.
free agents.
They'll have their U.S. championship.
Wow.
I'm telling you, dude.
Well-
Sunday leagues, it's time to show up, dude. Like guys are gonna show up to play Sunday ball, and then they're gonna be disappearing, and scouts are gonna be at Sunday games.
I got my Sunday league bat. I'm ready. Let's do it.
You're gonna start seeing scouts at Sunday ball games, and
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. It's happened.
I mean, I don't even know about independent league.
I wonder when they're going to release the schedule.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
They said that they have to approve by Sunday, so hopefully by next week.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the spring training schedule is gonna be a little bit different, but I think that'll be earlier. But the season schedule was supposed to be approved by Sunday. That's my understanding.
Cool. They got to prove it.
60 games.
They'll approve it.
60 games.
60 games isn't a lot, dude.
No,
I mean,
it's not. Trash.
You could get on a hot streak and run away with it.
I mean, yeah, somebody was pretty close to hitting 400. Howie Kendrick.
Yeah,
Howie Kendrick, of all people.
You see a lot of small ball. I think you see a lot of small ball, a lot of stolen bases attempts. Anyways, that's gonna be fun.
Pitchers are gonna be dealing into the eighth like every week, dude.
They're gonna have to.
Rafael Devers led the league in doubles, 25 after starting on July 22nd.
Can hit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Devers gonna win the batting title. He's gonna hit
85 strikeouts went to Aaron Judge, leading the league on July 22nd and afterwards.
That's sad.
He was thinking about his girlfriend getting arrested.
OPS was Nelson Cruz, 1.209.
Is Aaron Judge even ready to go? He had like a heel issue or something.
Yeah, I think he said that he would be ready to go if there was a spring training by July. He'd be 100%.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure all that stuff is coming out.
You want Bryce Harper's stats?
No.
I do.
You said he was going to hit 10 home runs and hit 240?
That's based on his the beginning of the season.
That's hilarious.
Okay, well, from July 22nd through the end of the season, he hit 18 homers, 44 RBIs, 263 batting average with 10 stolen bases.
18 homers and how many ribbies?
44.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he always gets hot at the second half.
Well,
Anthony Rizzo was still hit by 12 pitches.
While he was twerking in the locker room.
Hey man, DH, I want to compliment your hairdo, man. It's looking clean.
Thank you, sir.
It's looking good on the for the
IGTV. Goes to my barber.
There you go.
You can actually go to a barber now.
Shout out barber.
Yeah. Shout out my barber Yuli over in Corona. Go hit him up.
No pun intended.
Hey.
I'm happy it's done, dude. I'm just really happy it's done. It is stressful. Now we have something to talk about.
I guess
exciting baseball to talk about.
I guess. I mean, but like DH said in one of the IG posts, it ain't over till the first pitch. So.
Yep. Till first pitch is thrown.
Yep.
That's when we know we're really in this now.
That's when you know it's real.
I know. It seems so far away. But hey, July 24th is closer to August 1st than it is to July 4th, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Sure is. Yeah, you called.
I'll give you that.
What do you get? You get a dub? You get a W there?
I don't know. I get street cred.
Street
cred.
There you go.
Street cred at the cipher.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Terrible.
Well, we got some baseball now, so that's good.
Yeah.
I got nothing else. I gave you my stats, my predictions. I think it's still going to be, a dominant team league. I think you're still going to see the Dodgers, the Yankees, even the Astros, maybe the Red Sox. Who knows?
Yeah.
Even up on top.
They got enough. They have enough to sneak in this small season.
And I think even the Angels with Shohei Ohtani, he's got a little bit of rest now. They'll probably let him go. Right.
He was taking some BP today.
Oh yeah, I saw him. Yeah, he was Angel Stadium taking some hacks.
Angels could be dangerous.
Dropping bombs.
Suddenly. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun,
up there.
60 games.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Up there, Oakland should be fun.
I'm excited for the pitching. I think the pitching is going to be It's going to be very dominant this season.
Insanely dominant, yeah.
Yeah, these guys have had a lot of time to rest.
Yeah.
These guys are going to be able to go deep into games knowing that, who knows, maybe they implement the 6-man rotation. And
yeah, maybe.
Let them loose.
Everybody gets 10 starts. Everybody gets an extra day of rest. And then you go for it in the playoffs. Like, you're really going to push hard in the playoffs.
Rube's using his fucking brain today. Holy shit.
That's what I would do. Shit, if I
got nothing, man. I got nothing.
You guys don't have 6 starters. That's why.
I'm just here because it's in my contract, bro. That's all.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Yep.
Good shit, guys.
I mean, yeah, excited for the season. Hope it doesn't get canceled for whatever the fucking reason.
You think this is a year that Tim Tebow makes the Mets?
He might. He'll make taxi squad. I think he makes.
I think even in a shortened season, this is a make or break year. If he doesn't make any progress, even in a shortened season, I don't know if he comes back next year. We'll see.
What about Bartolo?
It's already his 3rd year. Bartolo, I don't know.
I think if there's a big injury, he gets signed right away.
It could happen.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna have a lot of guys that are not signed. Well, because I guess Friday they're gonna release the freeze on free agent signings.
Yeah.
And then Yasiel Puig, they're talking about him going to the Giants.
Well, I guess we'll see those details
mash
later as the season creeps forward.
I'm just excited. Sure. I'm just really hoping that this is going to be exciting baseball, dude. Exciting baseball.
I hope so.
Every game.
I want my money's worth.
Every game is going to be exciting.
As DH says, I'm real frugal with my money, so.
Yeah. There you go. You spend it the right way, though.
Well, sometimes. But I don't want to pick up the laptop and do a rotation in this room. I mean, you guys know.
Purposely chose. Yeah,
everybody
chose the area with the least amount of pops.
Right.
You put the Batman stuff up.
Batman, dog. Oh, there we go. It's the shit.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right, fellas.
Kind of off the subject. Did you see the preview for the Snyder Cut of Justice League?
I did not.
It's coming out on HBO Max next year.
Next year?
Yeah, 2021.
Well, I'll renew my subscription then.
By renewing your subscription, that means ask me to update my password?
No, I had it. What you talking about?
I thought you've been using mine, haven't you?
No, I was using your stars.
Oh, all right.
I was using stars, but I haven't updated the MLB TV password, so you guys are good.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have our own trade deadline for passwords and yeah, and all this stuff. So, okay. So what happens with fantasy baseball though? That's what I want to know.
Right.
I think it starts July 17th, from my understanding, from the guy that runs our league, around the 17th or the 19th, something like the week before the actual season starts.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, because I'm about to win it.
That's when we're drafting. So
okay.
I don't know, man. You got to go through me first.
Well, we'll see. As long as
I accept wood bats for trades. What else? As a kicker, I take Funko Pops. You can pay my umpire fees. Yeah. If you want a guy,
all right.
See what you got.
Good looking out. I appreciate it.
I'll trade Mookie for Verdugo and a wood bat. Like, that sounds pretty good.
we're gonna be having trade discussions on here. Like, okay, like our own general manager meetings. Oh man. All right. Well, I'm just happy it's late. It's June 23rd at 10:10 p.m. on the West Coast, and it's hot.
Baseball's happening.
And baseball's happening. So there's gonna be a lot of balls flying out of Dodger Stadium soon. So
yeah, you're on a streak, Rube. You're on a streak. I'm telling you.
What? How many times I mentioned the Dodgers in every?
Dude, you will mention them every single episode. I haven't said anything since we started, but you're.
Oh, I know.
You're on a streak.
Yeah, I'm on a streak. I'm gonna break like the hitting streak.
Jeez.
That's another one. That's another thing. Like, what are these records gonna look like?
Dude, what if a dude hits? What if a guy gets 60 hits in 60 games? That'd be nuts. Just one each game.
Every single game?
Yeah.
That'd be a hit streak. Yeah.
Who could do that? Ooh.
Devers, maybe.
Nah, Devers strike out too much.
No, he doesn't.
D. Gordon.
D. Gordon.
D. Gordon could.
Fast.
If he's 0 for 3, over 3 in his last at bat, he'll lay a bunt down, leg it out.
Yeah. Well, that's a
Bryce
conversation
Harper.
for another episode.
All right, fellas.
Yeah. Well,
Bryce
hope you
Harper's
guys,
gonna- Bryce Harper-
hope everybody enjoyed
Bryce Harper's gonna hit 220.
Bryce Harper is gonna hit 220.
220, 10.
jacks, homie.
Nope.
Nice.
220, 10 homers,
Knock it
maybe 30 RBIs.
off.
Maybe.
Oh, bro, you're counting on him to fall way off the wagon.
Oh yeah.
He's not gonna get on the wagon. He's gonna miss it. So.
All right, fellas, don't
All
forget
right.
your fire feeds. I'll catch you guys next time.